ordering, we can order anything special for you. You know, the Toyota market, if you have a special event that's coming up and you want to celebrate in a wonderful way, we can always take special orders for the fish. How many have been here from Astor Place before and seen it? Cut up. It was birthed along with some 10 million other eggs and little tunas. But most of them were either eaten or died. So of those 10 million, maybe 3 to 5 survived and have gotten to this size. So it's quite an accomplishment for this tuna to achieve that level of longevity in life.
Back loin of the tuna. So in this cut, you're going to have your akami, which is your lean tuna. You're also going to have your otoro, which is going to be your little bit middle fatty tuna.
Adrian was alluding to this a little bit earlier about, you know, not only driven through its head into its brain immediately to kill it instantaneously. There's another piece. Look at that.
Okay, so on the belly side, right, I'll come around if I didn't get you on the first try. On the belly side, you have your 3 cuts. You have your akami, you have your lean tuna, which is that dark red stuff. So if you go to like a regular sushi restaurant and you get like a tuna roll, this is generally what's going to be in it. Kind of in here, you have what's called the otoro, so it starts to get a little bit fatty. It's got a mix of lean and fatty tuna. And then you have your otoro, so that super bright white, that high fat content. So it is my intention to make sure that he trains that way. So as I go through, it's also a learning experience, right? So as I'm feeling, maybe I make a mistake and I want to explain that to him. Maybe something is right where it needs to be and I want to explain that to him. So if there is any pause or anything like that, that's what you're seeing. Also, some of the team, this is the first time Nick's ever scraped the rib cage, so like the anatomy of the fish.
That melts in your mouth too. I mean, but I know you want the otoro, so you don't have to write that. With a little bit of rice, seaweed, and soy sauce. So you got 4 separate ingredients coming together in these little cups. So Adrian not only knows how to cut fish, he's actually caught a bluefin tuna before.
Yeah, I had the opportunity with Wegmans actually to go out to Spain where they catch the wild bluefin tuna. So Wegmans sent me out there. We stayed in Spain for a couple days. We stayed in Morocco for a couple days. Went out on the boat for a full day. And I tell you, it's not easy. I only did it for a day and I was done. I was set. I was good. The Dramamine, I didn't know that Dramamine also makes you sleepy. So I'm trying to stay awake the entire time on the boat, also pull the tuna in. But what's really special is being able to see exactly like the waters where it comes from, the fishing village, the lives of the fishermen, and how they, you know, why it's so important to them, right? And also when we talk about sustainability as in like I want to be able to eat this tuna for the rest of my life. That's sustainability. But also there's people, it's their jobs, their livelihoods, and their children are also growing up to be fishermen too. So if we overfish the tuna and we're not careful about it, and these tuna disappear, the entire livelihoods, whole fishing counts start to disappear. So that's why sustainability is super important to us.
And so there are 3 important parts to all of this for us in terms of how we make sure that this tuna is of high quality. You know, is the sustainability, the way in which it was raised. You know, 2, the humane way, the Ikujime way in which it was killed, and 3, the very mindful and respectful.
If you go to a restaurant and you order like a seared tuna steak, like what cut of the fish is that?
So, generally speaking, that's going to be yellowfin tuna. Most oftentimes, bluefin like this isn't cooked. Yellowfin tuna.
Show them the other side, Daniel. Yeah. So that's what we
right here. This extra muscle group. A little bit tougher. It's got a little bit of chew to it. It's got sinew in it. So even while cooking, it still stays crunchy. So generally speaking, that'll be cut off. And then this bloodline area will be cut off as well. So that's why if you look at a tuna steak, it kind of looks like a wave kind of crusting. It's got that gap missing. That's where they cut out that blood area. But this would be your tuna steak off of the top loin. So now bluefin being as fatty as it is, you can cook it. However, so much fat, it's going to be really soft. It's going to be really, really delicate. It's just a different experience than like a yellowfin tuna.
Answer your question. Adrian, anything different from this tuna than the other tunas you've got this weekend?
No, I mean, this tuna obviously was the largest one. And we say large tuna get upwards to like 800 pounds when they're fully grown. I haven't had to do it yet, right? But let's do one practice round. If you want to win some tuna, let's do a practice round, all right? Let's get our hands up. Ready? Sean, Ken, pull! All right, so only rocks would be a pound. And Richard's gonna cut you a really beautiful piece, all right? If you want to win a piece of otoro for free to walk out of this building with, I want to see your hand in the air.